Why did the president think it was important to dispatch acting Labor Secretary Sue and Jean Sperling now? The targeted strike is about a half day old now. Does this early action suggest that the president is worried about the situation quickly spiraling and impacting the broader economy?
So a couple of things. Let me just lay out a couple of things that the president said, and let me just start by saying, like, no one wants a strike, right? No one wants a strike. But the president respects workers, as you heard from him. He respects workers' rights to use their options under the collective bargaining system and understands their frustration. The president believes the UAW, the Big Three contract must lead to a vibrant auto future made in America that promotes good, strong middle-class jobs that a worker can raise a family on, and where the UAW remains at the heart of our economy. So the president appreciates that the parties have been coming together and working 24/7, and that companies have made their significant offers, but he believes that they must go further to ensure that record corporate profits mean a record contract for the UAW. And so the negotiating parties are continuing their work. That's what we've heard from them. The UAW has made clear their desire to continue negotiations with the company on Saturday morning. That is tomorrow, as you all know. And as the president mentioned to your question about Julie Sue and the acting secretary and Jean Sperling, as you know, they have been active in this from very early on, very early days of the negotiating process. They've been made themselves available for conversations, and so we have mentioned that multiple times. Jean Sperling has certainly played as a coordinator role from the White House. So look, they are not. I want to say one last thing is that negotiations are up to the parties to work out. That's why there is a collective bargaining system. They're not going to intervene or mediate. They are here to help in any way that is needed. Again, we have engaged with these parties from almost the beginning. It is want to make sure that we continue to be clear that we're here. The president's team stands to assist, but certainly we are glad to hear that tomorrow that they're going to continue to have the conversation.
So it shouldn't be seen as a reflection of the president being overly concerned about the situation. This is just they've been involved.
They've been involved, and we have said this before. We have talked about the president's engagement, how he has talked to the Big Three, how he's reached out to UAW. We have been engaging with them for some time now, and so look, this is something that we are going to leave to the parties to continue to have these negotiations, to continue to have these conversations, and I think it's important to do that. This is part of the collective bargaining system. This is what we believe has worked, right? We have seen it worked in the past, and we're going to encourage all the parties to continue to have this conversation.